created by Roy Plumley. The producer was Sarah Taylor. And here's John Wilson.
On BBC Radio 4.
American music would be impossible without black culture, and every period in his life was original.
The composer John Adams, the novelist Zadie Smith, and the sculptor Anthony Gormley.
This made me realize that actually this darkness was actually a place of power, of extreme freedom.
Just some of my guests who will be revealing the influences and experiences that inspired their own creativity in the new series of This Cultural Life with me, John Wilson, starting at its brand new time on Thursday morning at 11 on Radio 4 and BBC Sounds.
BBC News at midday. The King has made his first formal public appearance since he was diagnosed with cancer, arriving for the Easter Day service at St George's Chapel in Windsor Castle. King Charles stopped to wave to the crowds who'd gathered to get a glimpse of him. Prince William and the Princess of Wales, who's also being treated for cancer, were not there. The Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, has used his Easter address to call for love in action to help those caught up in conflict. He made reference to children in Gaza and Sudan, hostages held by Hamas, and residents of Ukraine. The Pope has delivered his traditional Easter Mass and blessing in St. Peter's Square in the Vatican. He called for a ceasefire in Gaza and the release of hostages. The Home Office says almost 350 migrants crossed the Channel in small boats yesterday. The number making the journey is up by nearly a third on the same period last year. Those are the BBC News headlines. Now the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 1130 on Sunday the 31st of March. There are warnings of gales in Biscay, Fitzroy, Bailey, Faroes and southeast Iceland. The general synopsis at 0600. Low Seoul 978, slow moving, deepening 986 by 0600 tomorrow. New lows expected Lincolnshire 991 and Fastnet 987 by same time. Low Biscay 986, losing its identity. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking, north at Sierra, south at Sierra, 40s. Variable 4 or less, becoming northeasterly 3 to 5 in south at Sierra, but 4 to 6 elsewhere. Fog patches, rain later in 40s. Moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Cromarty, 4th. East 2 to 4, backing northeast 5 or 6. Mainly fair, good. Tyne, Dogger. East or southeast 4 or 5, backing northeast 4 to 6. Rain, fog patches. Moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Fisher, variable 4 or less, becoming northeast 4 to 6. Rain, fog patches. Moderate or good, occasionally very poor. German Bight, Humber. East or northeast 4 to 6, becoming cyclonic 3 to 5 later. Rain, fog patches. Moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Thames, Dover, White. East 3 or 4, occasionally 5 except in Dover, veering southwest 4 to 6. Showers, perhaps thundery at first except in Thames. Good, occasionally poor. Portland, Plymouth. East becoming cyclonic, then southwest 4 to 6. Showers, perhaps thundery. Good, occasionally poor. Biscay, Fitzroy. Westerly or southwesterly 4 to 6, increasing 6 to gale 8, becoming cyclonic in North Fitzroy. Thundery showers. Good, occasionally poor. Seoul. Cyclonic 3 to 5, occasionally 6 later. Thundery showers. Good, occasionally poor. Lundy, Fastnet, Irish Sea, Shannon. East or southeast, becoming cyclonic 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in Lundy and Irish Sea. Rain or showers, perhaps thundery, except in Irish Sea. Good, occasionally poor. Rockall, Malin, Hebrides, southeast Bailey. Easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in northwest Rockall and Bailey. Showers. Good, occasionally moderate. Northwest Bailey. Northeasterly 7 to severe gale 9. Rain, moderate or poor. Fairisle, Faroes. Northeasterly 6 to gale 8 in northwest Faroes, otherwise variable 4 or less, becoming northeasterly 4 to 6. Showers. Good. And southeast Iceland. Northeasterly 7 to severe gale 9. Snow, moderate to very poor. Light icing. That completes the shipping forecast here on BBC Radio 4 Longwave. From tomorrow, Monday the 1st of April 2024, Radio 4 will stop running a separate longwave schedule. The shipping forecast, produced by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime Coast Guard Agency, will continue, as it always has done, to be broadcast on other channels, including by HN Coast Guard and on BBC Radio 4 FM and DAB. If you're unable to receive DAB at your location, please search for bbc.co.uk/reception and click on Radio on Television. Thank you for listening to BBC Radio 4 Longwave.
I'm Frank Skinner, and welcome to One Person Found This Helpful, a show where we dive into the